Is I, Sir Perceptorius III, and my duo, Preacher of the Queen's Brigade, back with another tournament. Now, if you're acquainted with Napoleon, after reading that title, you probably think we struggled in our duo Cash Cup. And if I'm being completely honest, yes we did, but it was a very complex struggle. We had trials and triumphs and many lessons to be learned. Complex, like the man himself, Mr. Bonaparte, no way. But I will say we learned a lot from this tournament, just like the leader Napoleon in his long, historical, sometimes infamous career. Without further ado, let's get into game one, where this happened. I was extremely confused in the moment, but looking back, I only put one wall and a cone instead of two walls and a cone. This meant the opponent was able to knock me back still, and is the reason I died. I will not be making this mistake again, and that was our game one. Game two was almost a struggle, starting with this beginning fight. Yeah, it's safe to say I was struggling a little bit in the beginning of this Cash Cup. I lost, the next fight was a little cleaner. Despite the momentum, me and Preacher made a big mistake after this. We W-keyed the W-key team. For future tourneys, we will be positioning not to fight this team, and you'll see why here. Yeah. Anyways, don't forget Preacher is a goat at clutching. He's done it many times before in previous duo cash cups. Question was, could he do it here? I'm gonna need to see W Preacher in the comments after that, because that was a good clutch. For how scuffed those two games were, I'll take 72 points any day. And in game 3, Preacher gets picked off as a solo and dies. Take a wild guess as to how I die here. You thought I was gonna cut to something positive, but nope. In game 4, the antics continued. Since we were in a low elo game, me and Preacher ended up getting W keyed by a good fighting team. And following a failed fighting peak, we both went down. What was going on? Is this why Napoleon always seems so gloomy? Luckily, in game 5, we rebounded a bit. Whew. Shout out this guy for rocket ramming onto us for whatever reason. I still don't know why. Pushing through the pain is sometimes worth it, baby. Let's freaking go. Though it looked like we were struggling in this box fight, we were beginning to pick up, trust me. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were winning that. Like, we were set up perfectly and our cash spawned next to us since we were fighting that team. Then Preacher gets animated. I'm gonna be honest, I could have solo clutched this, but completely forgot to reload my shotgun. At this point in the tournament, you likely think it was a tragedy. Think we were going out bad, like Napoleon in the Battle of Waterloo, but trust me, it did not get better in Game 6. I completely forgot to warn Preacher about the enemy from above, and he ended up taking him out. And on top of that, I was unable to solo clutch. Was there genuinely nothing we could do? Time skip to game 9 because I'm not gonna lie, you don't need to see our other games. I had the opportunity to solo clutch. It was finally time for a change, maybe. The question was, could I do it? Let's get into game 10. Oh wait, Percept didn't lose there? It's probably what you're thinking, and yes, a glimpse of hope was restored for us. In order to place well, I'm not gonna lie, we needed to pop off this game. Now, it was just a matter of execution. Could we do it? Just to add to the embarrassment of this team getting 1v2'd, the other dude's IGN was Go Jover. He's probably a Sukuna fan, and guess what? Sukuna can suck on D's. My fault. I guess I'm finally feeling the excitement of getting some results. We positioned around edge to find kids that were isolated, and it worked to say the least. Now, in your fairy tale FNCS storyline, you'd think we won the game with 20 eliminations, broke our point record, yada yada yada, right? But like life, there are ups and downs. Now, I felt like I had sold the bread. I felt like it was all over, but do not forget the pure animosity of my duo, Preacher F and M. I wouldn't count us out of this story quite yet, to say the least. Unfortunately, as a down teammate, I made the terrible tactical flaw of not warning Preacher that almost everybody was a solo. We finished on 280 points, and like Napoleon said, it really felt like on mobile, there was nothing we could do. Hold on a second, did he even say that? Has anybody even confirmed that? It's important to remember two actual quotes that Napoleon said that are confirmed, and they are these. Firstly, he stated impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. Who's here to say the limits of mobile? Who here defines what we can do? Sure, it's important not to be naive to this situation. There are clear device limitations. But why not give it our all? If we shoot for the moon every single week, hey, maybe we'll hit a star. Secondly, Napoleon also stated, you become strong by defying defeat and by turning loss into gain and failure into success. Rather than see the mistakes, the severe amount of mistakes we made as a setback, we will learn from them and hope to come better next week. I hope to see you guys there. Peace.